Croeso and all, welcome back. This is a bit of a different upload from me because we're not really doing anything at all. This is just an introduction video into what you're going to be getting on the channel over the next month or so. I'm about to do probably the craziest trip of my life. We're going to be going all the way to Kazakhstan. I've been inspired by shows like Race Across the World and countless YouTube series, so I'm doing it the scenic way. And what that basically means is I'm trying to avoid flying wherever possible. Why am I doing this? Well, for football. Wales are playing in Kazakhstan on the 4th of September and I'm going to be there. And I thought it was too long of a way to avoid all of the fantastic places in between, so I'm going to try and check them out along the way. The distance between Bari and Astana in Kazakhstan is 4,000 miles. I've planned a very rough route, which is basically just heading east, which means that I'm going to be passing through all of Europe, across the length of Turkey, up into the Caucasus, and then hopefully across the Caspian Sea into Kazakhstan. So the plan is, in terms of uploading, I'm going to be doing that on the road, and I'm hopefully going to be getting out 2 or 3 videos a week for you guys, which means that my month of travel should be about a month of videos, which hopefully then means that the finale should be culminating around when Wales are actually playing in Kazakhstan, and it'll be like you're doing it with me. So I can't promise regularity, but you will get videos along the way. If you want to catch up live, then I'll leave a link to my social media in the video description, and I'll be posting more regular daily uploads, sort of catch-up videos on there. Just a quick one to say subscribing really does help me a lot. Okay, so this next section I'm filming as like a bit of a Q&A. So I've asked out on social media a few questions that people might want to know before I get underway on the trip. First up, where am I most excited for along the route? There's probably a couple of places. There's a few countries I've not been to on the route. So I'm quite excited for Slovenia because it's meant to be fantastic. So I've got a couple of days planned there. Should get quite a good video from that because the place is meant to be really, really nice. And then probably Georgia as well, because I've heard some really good things about Georgian food. So that also should be pretty good. And then obviously Kazakhstan itself will be fantastic. I've wanted to go there for a really long time, and yeah, very, very excited to get there. Next up, am I planning on taking in any extra football on the way? Yes, absolutely. I've got at least sort of 4 or 5 games firmly penciled in. So I should have a game in Slovenia, should have something in Serbia, hopefully. If one of the Belgrade teams go through in Europe. I've managed to get myself a ticket for Fenerbahce against Feyenoord in Turkey, so that will be fantastic. And I think there's going to be something in Georgia as well the weekend I'm there. So yeah, absolutely loads of extra football, which, if anyone knows me, knows that is a given pretty much anyway. Okay, next one. What section am I most nervous about going wrong? Probably the ferry across the Caspian Sea, because it's not really a ferry, it's actually a cargo ship, which is fine, but they don't really run to a schedule. So if I get to Azerbaijan and there happens to not be a ferry for a while, then that could really bugger up my plans. So hopefully that works out okay. From what I've read, they go every sort of couple of days. So yeah, that probably. I think the rest of it should be okay. It's buses and trains and stuff, and they do tend to keep to a schedule. Yeah, probably that cargo ferry. Next one, what camera do I use to film? So, well, obviously I'm filming on the camera now, but I will take some phone footage as well, and I will show you the camera setup now. So yeah, it's just a GoPro, and I have recently bought the media mod that gives it a speaker and a little wind buff, because after my Morocco videos in the last series I did, there was quite a lot of wind noise and it really irritated me. So I spent, I can't remember how much it was, 50 quid I think, on getting this, which hopefully will make a difference, because I want to keep things authentic, but also wind noise and background noise is really annoying when you're watching a YouTube video, and I'm fully aware of that. So yeah, that's what I've got. I don't use anything particularly technical. because I'm not that great at that kind of thing, and I think this is quite portable and allows me to film quite subtly as well. So yeah. Next one, how long do I think it'll take? Probably about 4 or 5 weeks, I think, all in all. I'm looking at getting to Kazakhstan like the last couple of days of August. So yeah, if I get to Kazakhstan any later than that, it's going to be a bit nervy getting to Astana for the day of the game. And then last one that I'm going to use in this, because I don't want this video to be too long, am I staying in Kazakhstan after the Wales game to film any other videos? Yes, I am. Probably going to stay there for about another week, because it would be pointless to do all of this travel there and not film any videos from Kazakhstan. So I should have enough time to make maybe 3 or 4 videos from Kazakhstan. If anyone's got any tips of places that are particularly interesting, drop me a message on social media or something, or comment it on here, and I will bear that in mind. I've got some rough ideas, but nothing particularly set in stone. This was a bit different for me, bit weird to film, but yeah, just letting you know what's going to be going on. The regular uploads will start in a couple of days, and you'll be getting 2 or 3 videos a week for the duration of this challenge. So I'm pretty excited. I go tomorrow now in real time, so I'm a bit nervy and I've got quite a lot of stuff to do, so I'm not going to stick around in this, and I will see you well, tomorrow in my time, and we will be getting our journey underway.